Hi there and welcome to Bustthenet. Yes, these are the Cop Diaries. It's a chance for me to delve into a save with Liverpool. And yes, if you thought we'd never lose, we finally did. Our 43 matches in a row without losing finally ended at the hands of Tottenham Hotspur away from home. We went there, we just ended up being the most useless piece of shit in the history of our football team. But in all honesty, I did decide to rotate. Salah was injured. Yes, Salah finally got injured. And it's a short. I had to pull him off in a match we played against West Ham in the Carabao Cup. He didn't score any goals. Took a knock. I took him off, and he's still not ready. So we gave others a chance to play. We got Woodburn in, Ings in, Solanke in. We rested Mane, Firmino, and Salah. And then I brought on Moreno and Gomez. I thought it would be enough because the midfield center is still pretty solid. However, the team that is Spurs played so well. Defensively, they were superb. We ended up spending a hell of a lot of time shooting from range. They scored from a corner, and that was it. So this nice little green. I mean, there's no consistency anymore. It's the same shit as last season. I lose early, So, but this season is worse because we won't get the Invincibles this season early. At least now I know I'm not going to get the Invincibles. But we've got this big match against Atletico Madrid coming up. So it's time to get off that. Stop feeling sorry for myself. So we got Roberto Firmino is back. We've got I used Joe Gomez because I wanted to give others a chance, but yeah, they gave Moreno a chance, but Moreno failed to show that he can deliver, and he didn't play too well. So Moreno will be making way for Andy Robertson, who's definitely my first choice then. Because Sadio Mane, Woodburn didn't have a great game, so Mane comes back. Solanke, well, he generally is a good player, but Lallana will not be seen. I have this thing. I'm probably going to sell Lallana. I don't see him playing a part in this team. So here we go. These are the players that are going to be heading down for the home match against the team that is Atletico Madrid. Yes, here we go. It's home. I need a confirmation, whatever. No, let's go. I'm not interested in handling. I just want to get into the game. Push. 1-0 defeat. That was disappointing. So disappointing. We did I just want to share with you something. One of the goals of the season, right? This is a home match against Chelsea. We beat them. Salah scored a hat-trick of penalties in this game. But it was this goal that was really interesting. It was the second goal of the game, and it's the way we built play up from the back. I'm going to drag it all the way back to the back. So I think the ball is played, and then we are under some pressure. So one of the more interesting goals we scored this season. I kind of enjoyed this goal quite a fair bit. So Azpilicueta brings the ball up, and then what happens is a series of passes at the back, and how we work our way out of trouble. All short passes. People might be wondering why I like to keep my players so close together. It's because I'm trying to achieve this. I'm trying to achieve the odds on that we don't lose possession of the ball, and we are able to drag a team out of position. And this was one of my favorite goals of the season. Chelsea came into the defensive system, but they couldn't do anything about it. As we continued to heap the hurt. Unfortunately for us, Spurs came in with a brilliant system, and they decided they were defensively very solid, and we ended up suffering as a result. So Spurs have come in and become the first team to defeat us in a while. So yeah, very annoyed with that. So we're gonna go head on down for our Atletico Madrid match. They are using a 4-4-2. Naturally, there is some concern for me when I use my system against teams that are playing wide, like 4-4-2s. So we're hoping that our boys can cover the flanks. So the three in midfield have to do a good job. Trent Alexander-Arnold has to read the danger early. One of the reasons why I like him, I like the combination of Alexander-Arnold and Andy Robertson. They are supreme. I mean, they're so good at reading danger and getting into position quickly because they've got very good acceleration. Joe Gomez and Daniel Klein, very hard for them to find a spot in the team. The first teamers are definitely Andy Robertson and Trent Alexander-Arnold. Keita with the ball to Henderson. Henderson lines up Salah. Salah is having a... I mean, he's already scored 14 goals from 10 games. So that's, should say a lot. A lot of them this season have started out as penalties. Keita out to Mohamed Salah is away. This is where he's strong. Keita for Bobby Firmino, but they managed to read the danger. Bobby Firmino, I won't be surprised if he finishes up as a top scorer this season for us. Andy Robertson back to Omar Can. Omar Can to Naby Keita, who's actually come along pretty well. I like how he fits into our team. He's like the perfect Mazala for us, and he's got he's got the bite to play in midfield. Go down to Naby Keita, reads the danger so well. To Mazala, Andy Robertson to Sadio Mane. Oh, he doesn't lose the ball. Bobby slides it for Salah. It's Mane. Mane misses. And I wouldn't say it's an open goal. It's a tough opportunity. Mane should have scored, I reckon, where he skipped and managed to recover. Finds Bobby, backheels it for Salah. They take the ball off Salah. That Mane just missing. So, Liverpool against Atletico Madrid. We conceded our first goal against in the Champions League as well. And then after that, we lost. Oh my goodness, we've lost Naby Keita. That's terrible news. Naby Keita has to be stretched off. This, I hope it's not too serious. I was just, going about how he fits into our system. Plays well. There's a lot of medical personnel on the pitch. This could be very serious. The doctor is out as well. Yes, Naby Keita is injured. This he could be out for a while. We forgot to bring Jorginho Wijnaldum. So I'm going to have to play James Milner here. James Milner can play as a Mazala as well. Here we go. Terrible news for us. Naby Keita's injury is not good. Mane to Bobby Firmino. Out to Trent Alexander-Arnold. Crosses the ball into the box. Milner heads it down for Obladi. Not very good start for Liverpool. Bad news for us if he gets Naby Keita is injured. Jordan Henderson to Mane. Amr Can to Henderson to Mane. Mane plays it out to Trent Alexander-Arnold. Goes wide. And yes, finally, we have managed to break the resistance of Atletico Madrid's 4-4-2. It took a while. Amr Can to Henderson. Back to Mane. Look at where Mane ends up. Mane starts the move here, and then look at him run. He's running, and he scores a brilliant goal. Good work from Sadio Mane. Jimenez back to Lucas now plays it out to Sal. This is well read. That's the reason why I feel Trent Alexander-Arnold. His anticipation, his acceleration, he always gets back into defensive positions really quickly. Allows me to play him as a wing-back on attack. Salah inside the box misses. What is it? You got a yellow card? What the hell? How did he get a yellow card? The hell is wrong with Salah? Salah is just beginning to... Somebody sent me a message. They told me to beware of Salah. He's not a big game player. I'm like, what? It's just... And this is all happening before the Champions League final between Liverpool and Real Madrid. So if this show comes out after, if I'm depressed and I stop playing football, you all probably know why. Alexander-Arnold to Henderson. Salah shoots Oblak. We want Salah to score. I think Salah needs to start scoring. I mean, he's already scoring goals. I just need to see him score from open play a few more. Like a hat-trick from open play instead of a hat-trick of penalties. Griezmann from wide. I don't see Atletico Madrid threatening us at this moment. And Milner with the corner. Godin cleared the danger. They could have broken away with a great... they could have created a lot more trouble. Naby Keita. There's no doctor's reports at the moment. I wish they would include that in the game, right? It gives you running commentary on the news from the physios. That would be so good because it will distract you in the game. Like doctors, a crawler comes out. Doctors report that Naby Keita may be out for a considerable period of time. Oh, then it screws with your mind. To Mane. And then you could actually get revenge. Like, if you look out for the player who challenged him, if he was tackled and you go hard tackle this guy and, end his career. Evil me. Oblak. Jimenez to go down to Virgil van Dijk, who does brilliantly, reads the danger. Salah, can he get away? He does. He crosses the ball. It's Bobby Firmino, Henderson to Milner. Milner back to Emre Can. This one thing I'm very happy in my Liverpool team. They've got a lot of depth in this team. They've got Naby Keita is really added to the team. That's why Adam Lallana is surplus to requirements. Salah is not playing well, but never mind. Still early days. Virgil van Dijk. We have had games where we start slow, and then the second half with 15 minutes to go, we score 4 goals. Salah to Mane. Mane out to Milner. Milner to, that's red. Again, Virgil van Dijk to Henderson. Henderson has options. Trent Alexander-Arnold runs wide with the ball, crossing it to Bobby Firmino. It's a good header, but doesn't test the keeper. It looks like a terrible injury because the doctor came out. Did you see the little doctor icon? Normally it's just an injury like that, it's stretched out. You hardly ever see the doctor. So now this is a stretcher with a doctor. So I think it's out for the rest of the season. Something tells me. Henderson to Alexander. Coke. Diego Costa. I think they found my little exploit. I see a knock, I take a player off. Now Oblak. Jimenez to go down. Read by Alexander-Arnold. Out to Emre Can to Henderson. Plays it to James Milner. Now to Sadio Mane. Bobby Firmino. Salah is inside the box. Shoots. Oblak makes a great save. That's what I want to see from Salah a bit more. Henderson. Back to Trent Alexander-Arnold. Crossing it. Milner. Mane shoots. It's another save from the keeper. It's another corner. Atletico Madrid are being pressured. Smashing that. The players, they did enough. Corner again. Alexander-Arnold, Saul, Henderson. Back to Mane. Mane. It's over the bar. Free kick. Alexander-Arnold chips it into the box. Mane goes after the pieces. Comes back. Plays it to Alexander-Arnold. Milner. Back to Alexander-Arnold. Goes wide. Henderson again. Between them, they're going to work a crossing opportunity. Salah. He plays provider. Thank you very much, Salah. If you can't score, create. Very nicely done. Liverpool make it 2-0. Finally, we've this Atletico Madrid side are playing quite well. Salah takes the ball down and passes it to Emre Can, who makes no mistake from inside the box. Mane, go down. Matip will pick up the pieces. He'll play it back to Virgil van Dijk. Finds Henderson. Henderson to Salah. Salah finds Mane. Mane makes it 3. Yes, and that's a second goal. You can see Madrid have gone into a very defensive formation right now. And Liverpool are all over Madrid. Bobby Firmino charges back. Crossing the ball for Alexander-Arnold. Crossing it. And Emre Can makes it another goal. Yes, Liverpool, we looked like we were having a tough time in the first half. They come alive in the second. And they added 3 more goals. Bobby Firmino down to Alexander-Arnold. Goes down the byline. Emre Can makes no mistake. Heads it home. It's now 4-0. So 2 players on a hat-trick. Unbelievably, Emre Can and Sadio Mane. Naby Keita's injury still worrying me at the moment. Look at this. Atletico Madrid have only had 1 shot off target. Salco, Saul, to Griezmann, to Philippe Louis. Virgil van Dijk wins the header. Bobby Firmino. Saul again to Philippe Louis. Can he get... this is great. Finally, no. This is second shot, but this is good marking in the box. Diego Costa did not get an easy opportunity. Henderson, Diego Costa does brilliantly, wins the ball, does a good job of holding the ball up. Bernard, he has to beat, it's not gonna, it's tough with it when you're playing this configuration. I'm not worried. 73 minutes on, we're coasting. Salah with 2 assists, finds Milner inside the box. Milner now, what can he do? Oops. That's it. Robertson comes, make sure that we recycle possession. Mane, Omre Can back to Andy Robertson, finds Mane, Andy Robertson. This is good passing inside the box. Henderson, Mane, Milner. Well, there's not much time left on the clock. It's about less than 5 minutes. We've got another corner. Jordan Henderson takes this, lines Mane up. Mane is going to shoot, and it's a goal. Mane has had a hat-trick in this game. It's 5-0. Liverpool 5, Atletico Madrid. This is how, it's a good response from our defeat against Spurs. We did rest a few players, but this is a good result. Clinical. Alexander-Arnold with a free kick. Salah didn't have a very good game, created 2 goals. Yep. Very, very nice win for the boys. A hell of a way to bounce back from a 1-0 defeat to Spurs. Naby Keita, let's find out, it's 2 to 3 weeks, pulled ankle ligaments. Now this is going to be a problem. Ankle ligaments, the injury will come back. So how you bring him back is very important. So when I see ankle ligament injuries and he's out for 2 to 3 weeks, when he comes back, he only plays 45 minutes for a few games. I play him for 45, 20 minutes, 45, until I see that he's, he can last. Because pulled ankle ligaments are like, gee, this is one of the worst injuries to get. So as you can see, he's got pulled ankle, and it's like a pulled hamstring, ankle ligaments, hip injury. He's had a few injuries in his career. But at least it's only in this position. So Naby Keita may not be available, but this position can ably be filled by Jorginho Wijnaldum and James Milner. That's good. The problem right now is this player, Adam Lallana. What the heck am I going to do with him? He has absolutely no place in my Liverpool team. I've tried him in some games. So what we're going to do is, yes, transfer status. You are no longer needed by the club, and we are transfer listing you. Instructions, so I'm going to sell for value. Confirm. There's going to be a shock from, he's a key player, so I'm going to expect him to come back and go, what? You want to sell me? So far, there's been no kickback. Oh, Atletico Madrid want him. Offer to clubs. Let's see. Let's just see what they come back. What they come back with. If Atletico Madrid are indeed interested in him, that'll be good, because if we can offload him, that's good business. We also want to sell Dejan Lovren as well. Transfer status. He's been transfer listed. Yeah, sell for value. I'm hoping that we can get rid of them. Asking price is 17 million. I'm hoping that we can get him for at least that much. I've got to offload him. James Milner, we made him a promise. Yeah, he's going to get more first team action, but we're going to have to offload some of these players. Adam Lallana has to go. Dejan Lovren has to go. There's one thing. We've got a deep squad, but I don't think we need to have so many players in the club. But this is the thing about Liverpool, right? Once those players go, Allen cannot get a work permit. This guy can't get a work permit. So we just stuck with these players. Other than that, we got this player, Marko Grujic. I can try and start playing him. He's on loan. He can't get on loan, so I've got to move him to the senior squad to get him to some game time, or else he's just going to sit down there and smoke a cigar. Then we got another one here, Robbie Keane. Transfer status. We got to have to available for loan. We got to add him to the development list. Yeah. I'm hoping that somebody takes Robbie Keane. All these players, they have to get some game time under them. If they don't, they're just gonna stagnate in the club, and there's nothing for you. So like Shamal George, who the hell is Shamal George? I don't even know him. Okay, so like players like John Flanagan, he's on loan. He's a nice player. I like him personally. When I saw him play for Liverpool, I really enjoy watching him play. Might want to use him a bit more. Rafael Camacho. Some of these players, they just don't have a spot in our Liverpool team. So we're gonna have to try and get this, all these players either have to go on loan or we want to offload them. In the under 18s, Liverpool, nothing to shout about. That's it. We only have this guy, Edward Taksed, 17-year-old midfielder center. Maybe he might have a chance. I'll wait till he turns 18 and then he has some potential in him. So here what we're gonna do is midfielder center. We're gonna give him I'm gonna ask him to train as a ball-winning midfielder, and then additional focus. Let's work on his positioning. Where are you positioning? There we go. All right, so this is the one player I'm going to focus on. The rest of the players, they're probably going to go. Yasa Larochi, not very good. Reece Williams, so. The thing about Reece Williams is this: his jumping rate is 18, so you got to give him a chance. So this player, we're going to work on his positioning and make sure that he's on a specific training program. So this is what I will do with youngsters in the club. You want to make sure that you are monitoring them in their training. Look at so I have to focus on their training. So here they're still on match tactics, which is very annoying. So they got to go back to attacking movement. I forgot to check this. So small little things like this, you got to go in, you got to check these out, and you got to make sure that things like they're not on stupid things like match tactics. Attacking movement is very important. The senior team's training has been attacking movement. So we'll come off this right now because we were playing double games, so I give them a rest day before match. And now we're okay. But this injury to Naby Keita, 9 days, 2 weeks, is not that bad. Well, I hope you enjoyed this edition of the Cop Diaries, a slightly different look. So far we can't seem to be getting rid of some of the players that I want to get rid of, and we still have other players who are screaming bloody murder because they want to play. If you have the right player in the club to talk to them, then you shouldn't have an issue. If it's the captain, chances are they'll listen. And if you have any questions, please look me on Twitter at Bustthenet or addicted2fm.com, my web. So once again, I'd like to thank all my patrons for their continued support of this channel. You guys take care, have a good one. And yes, the Liverpool winning run has ended. Bye-bye.